Good morning, resellers. The power is out here today, meaning I'm taking you to a very special place. If you are a reseller under $1,000 a month and you've been reselling for over a year, going to the exact same thrift stores, the same sourcing route, whatever it is, flea markets, garage sales for over a year, this is gonna be your video. This video is gonna show you how to escape that without having to learn a new concept like online sourcing. Very, very simple. You're literally just copying off of a list. However, this is much more similar to going into a Goodwill or going to sort of garage sale. It's much similar, and you're getting the exact same deals that you would at a garage sale, at a flea market, etc., but you're getting them at much larger scale. It's much more scalable. All the big dogs that don't do online sourcing use this method, and today I'm going to show you firsthand how to use this method. There's a super cool place behind me here in Dallas. Once again, the power's out, so once again, not scripted in any way. Just a raw day in the life video. Me and you guys, the Carson Commerce reseller family, but there is a massive brown building way back there. It's the largest, and I'm taking you guys there, the largest indoor wholesale marketplace, not in Texas, not in the city of Dallas, in all of North America. That's where I'm taking you guys today. Super happy to have you along. Very exclusive access. You have to be making good numbers, and it's gated. It's very hard to get in there. There's hardly anyone in there while we're in there, but I'm taking you guys along with me today. Let's go get it, resellers. For those of you who do not know who I am, I'm Carson Commerce. I've done $1.4 million as an eBay reseller, exclusively authentic products on eBay. We don't do Poshmark, we don't do Mercari, we don't do Vinted. I've never done that. If you're making good money doing that, I would keep it. I never just got into it, so I figured might as well keep everything on eBay. eBay has 10x the power if you know how to utilize it right, and most people do not know how to utilize it right, unfortunately. The reason I'm super excited for this place, I've been in here once before. I only spent like 30 minutes in there. I just wanted to get a lay of the land. Wanted to make sure I could film. I was filming in there, so I think they're gonna be chill with it. They're gonna be okay with that today. This place is only 2 miles away from my apartment. We can literally see it out the window. I try to show it to you guys. It's behind like 2 buildings, but it's only 2 miles away. It's gonna be a quick 10-minute drive. Stop in there, check out the lay of the land, see what's actually going on, see what kind of deals we can get for you guys, and how this would fundamentally change your reselling from the thrift store method to a more sustainable method with also higher margins, higher profit, and higher sell-through rate products. So once again, I said the power was out. We've got massive flooding down here in the parking garage. So I gotta be careful getting my car out of this parking garage. Not the nicest day. Power out. So yeah, we can't work on eBay stores. We can't do anything. Can't even do like any client work. One of my most recent clients, Anthony, went from 0K. He'd been going into the thrift stores. He'd been doing 6 figures a year in the thrift stores during pre-COVID. And then the thrift stores simply got too saturated. He burnt out, and then he went down to 0. I took him up to 10K. He does exclusively online sourcing because he follows a very simple, repeatable method that anyone can do. And Anthony's 51 years old. I'm 19. Anthony's 51. Any age can do this. So I'll talk a little bit more about that method throughout this video, and we're gonna get down to the wholesale center. This is quite literally the first thing I am doing today, just waking up now. Slept in a little bit. The storm kept me in bed, and I don't have to wake up at a certain time. Do I work a job? Yes, I do. I work for myself. I work for my eBay stores, but we don't have a lot of eBay work to do today because everything is unfortunately shut down due to no power. So if you're an e-com, you can't really do much with that. And then my hotspot data, I've used up all of that for this month because I was just traveling. I was the best man at my cousin's wedding up in Wisconsin. So first thing we're doing, waking up and going to the largest wholesale marketplace in all of North America. The coolest thing is anybody can be doing this. Anybody can be a reseller. It doesn't matter, when you got started with reselling. You could have got started 20 years ago and you're not making a lot of money. You could be brand new to reselling and you can have success with the exact methods that I use. My 2 top clients right now are both above the age of 40, and one of them had no eBay experience prior to working with me, just like a few months of experience. He was at 3K before he started working with me. Now he's at 18.5K a month. He's gonna get to 20K here very soon. The biggest concern I have with the system that the majority of resellers use is it's just simply not a scalable method, right? You're just hunting all day for product. And what happens when it's sort of like hunting, right? What happens when you go hunting and you don't kill anything, right? You don't eat. You don't eat that day. You don't make money that day. And this is the analogy that I love to use. If the thrifting method was good, now it's very fun. I would keep it. If you enjoy doing it genuinely, I would definitely keep it in your arsenal. But if it was such a good method, why couldn't you just pay someone else to go out there and thrift for you? Because it's not even worth their time, right? You're not gonna be able to get away with paying them $15 an hour, $20 an hour. So there are 2 better ways. One is online sourcing, which is what I do exclusively. And the other way, which I've seen work for a lot of people and for a lot of my clients, is the wholesale method. It's a lot simpler to understand. You just buy at a much lower price, but you're buying a lot of items. Super easy to understand. As you can see, it is raining and it does not look good. Nobody's in the road. Like, no one's up. It's just such an odd day waking up, but woke up really late due to the storm. I think the storm kept me in bed. But now the first thing we do is something that I rarely ever do in my day-to-day basis, but it's super cool and you guys can make a lot of money off of it, which is why I'm showing it to you. Right here. Here we go. We're getting off the freeway and heading into the Dallas World Trade Center. It looks way smaller from the outside. When we get to the inside, you will be just shocked. Crazy the deals that are in here. It's crazy the magnitude of the place. It is a beautiful building. From the outside, it looks ugly, but from the inside, I mean, there's nothing like it. I've never been in an area just full of products and deals to that size. And apparently, it's the largest one in all of North America. I know we're allowed to film inside. However, specific vendors might not want me filming. You can only film the inside of the building, but the actual vendors might not like that. I will try to find a handful of vendors for you guys that are okay with filming and demonstrate the kinds of deals that you can get as a reseller, right? Instead of going into Goodwill and finding a good product that can sell at $20 at $5, why not just buy 50 of those at once that are practically guaranteed to sell? Cool, well, what a way to start the day. As you can see, there it is back there, and we are hopping out of the car. These are the kinds of deals to die for, and the crazy thing is, the majority of people will never ever go into a place like this in their entire lifetime. The majority of resellers will never enter a building like this. It doesn't have to be this building. It's the largest one in North America. They'll never enter a building that has better deals than a thrift store in their entire lifetime, where every single deal is a good deal. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are inside. Welcome to the largest wholesale marketplace in all of North America that is indoors, that has the best deals, that has every single niche under one unit. So this is it. Just imagine all the products that are here. We're not gonna really get through all the products today, but we're gonna take a look at a lot of different niches. Obviously, every single floor has a different niche. There are some minimums for some of these stores. Sometimes you have to spend $1,000 at once, $500 at once, but a lot of these stores, you can go in there as long as you have a minimum order of $50, you can get Goodwill prices in bulk at, on items that actually have a high sell-through rate. We are gonna target, I believe it's the 7th or 12th floor. I've gotta confirm on that, but there's some incredible jewelry deals on there. I went up there the other day. I want to show that to you. And yeah, this is just insane. I had never been in a place like this ever before in my entire life. And I do exclusively online sourcing, but I'd highly recommend this as a second alternative, and perhaps as an easier alternative if you want to get good inventory, right? Good inventory that will actually sell, because this type of inventory that's in here is the type of inventory that's in stores, right? So it's in high demand. It's already selling. Just got up. There's a nice Starbucks. There's also a cafe there, but we are headed upstairs. Let's get right into the game. So I was trying to head upstairs and they almost kicked me out because my badge was expired. I didn't realize I had to get a new badge every single time. So here we are, Carson Commerce verified for the day. And now we have to go ahead to head upstairs and find you guys some deals. I'm looking at the camera recording right now. I'm just amazed. Like, what is this place? How does this place exist? Got her. Thank you. That's the woman that caught me the first time. It's funny too, it's an older building, very much an older building. Hardly anyone's in here. I've seen 10 other people this entire time. But there are deals. This is where business lives. This is where flips live, right? People come here because they know they are able to flip every single one of these products. The majority of people that buy from here, they'll have some sort of brick and mortar store, or they'll have like a Shopify website. But it's the exact same copy and paste method for eBay. The system that I use for eBay is copied from, the winners of Amazon FBA, the winners of Shopify, because those people make more money than eBay resellers. Shopify people especially. People that are on Shopify, some of those stores, I have a friend, he makes $50,000 a month profit off of it. And one of his friends does Shopify, he makes $150,000 off of it per month profit. Because e-commerce is the same universally. However, eBay reselling is very much behind in the game. Very much behind in adopting AI and marketing the products. Most people think reselling is just posting a product on eBay, on Poshmark, Mercari. That's not what it is. You can make $500 a month that way, but if you want more, you gotta resell differently. Look at this view. Dallas World Trade Center. Look how tall it is. We're headed up 3 more stories, and then we will be at our first stores that I'm showing you. Reselling to make money is not easy. It's simple. It's repeating a simple formula, but it's a much different formula than most resellers do. As you can see, guys, I don't know if you can see, but shop, cash and carry, showrooms here. That's where we're headed up to. Because cash and carry, you can buy one item at a time. And there's some really, really good items. Okay, welcome to the cash and carry floor. As you can see, we have cheap wholesale diamonds, all kinds of things. I mean, look at this jewelry. The reason jewelry is such a great niche is because the margins in jewelry are crazy. You have a piece of jewelry that costs you $200, so you could sell it for $1,500. You could sell it for $2,000. It really doesn't matter. So in this aisle, a lot of diamonds, a lot of good stuff. I mean, look at these samples here. Just a wholesale jewelry shop with incredible deals. We'll stop at a store that's a little different. So really good deals. It looks like right here, $235 for some of these watches. Very great deal, $235. But that's a very average store. We can find much better deals here. Imagine items like these going up on eBay and you buy 30 at a time for really cheap. And look how much they sparkle. It's insane. And part of being a reseller on eBay is you need to have some of the best photos in the game. Your photos need to be the best. People look at that product. If there's 50 of that product, how do you expect yours to sell? Besides undercutting yourself in price and then not making money. You're one out of only 50 people that gets a sale? No, you can have a much higher price. I target all my items to be 4 or 5x above market price because my photo is the best. At one point, I believe you can just throw a bunch of AI into it and it looks good. You need to know specifically what to do. I would actually hire a photo editor over AI. They're much more intentional. It doesn't look like slop. One of my clients is actually telling me he wants to get into the jewelry niche, start up a 3rd store in the jewelry niche. So I'm also looking for deals for him, a place I would personally recommend him to. But for instance, right here, we have bulk jewelry and clothes. Here we have bulk beads, stones, crystals, all of that good stuff. It looks like around $6 to $8 a piece. Now, those are per item. Once you buy in bulk, this is a wholesale marketplace, the price is gonna go down drastically. I guarantee you'd be able to get more than $15 per item of those on eBay. And many of these places are closed unless you have an appointment with them. So if you work with me and you're one of my clients, I can get an appointment with any of these people, hook you up with any of them, any of the multi-thousand vendors that are in here. Sit down, I can negotiate on behalf of you, I can have you on FaceTime. But look at all these products right here. Find us on the hub. There's their website right there. If you guys want to check them out, theboutiquehub.com. Just check out their wholesale prices, see what they're at. They have everything under the sun, right? A lot of resellers, they resell clothes. They have unique Western, Native American designs. I can see those doing very well on eBay. This is an individual wholesale place. You can get 18 karat gold-plated jewelry for $5 a piece. No minimum, $5 a piece. Now, if you buy 1,000 plus, you're gonna get 15% off, $1,000 plus. Come in here, get yourself some golden earrings for $5, put them up for $35, and just have the best one on the market. Now, obviously, they need to be a trending style. I don't know if this style would sell the best, but it's how you operate. We're gonna find some more deals in here. I was saying in one of my more recent videos, always source from India, not China. India has some of the best jewelry wholesale deals. So these are from India. These are $6 a piece. Absolutely beautiful, $6. If you were to import directly from India, I'm sure they'd be a little bit cheaper. That's how they're making money, but they're already in the US. You can come in here, you could pick up $100 worth of items. You would definitely at least get $250 back in your investment within a month or two, which by the way, those sell-through rates are incredible. Looking for some other ones here that I would like very attractive looking earrings. So hopefully a trendier style, but also a really good price. So how about this one right here? It was down there. It's 18K gold, right? The price of this is from Korea. 18-inch chain. The price is $4.70. All of these here are gold plated as well, which is beautiful. This is a $10 chain. Golden earrings for only $7. These are very beautiful. These are some very premium earrings. Or you can get non-gold, non-silver jewelry. These are like $3, $4 a piece. And they're from New York too, New York style jewelry. Additionally, if you were at the thrift store, right, and you see a nice pair of sunglasses for $4, you'd totally buy them. Look at all these. Guess the price, $4. Limitless inventory right here. So inventory is not a problem if you go the wholesale route. That's the reason I'm filming this video. Inventory is not a problem whatsoever. For online sourcers, it is a problem, right? In order to make money, you have to find deals online. It's super fast. I found 50 deals within an hour that I can get a 3x margin on that's inside my curriculum. That was the other day. Or you could just come to a wholesale marketplace. Now, obviously, you need to be in a city that has one of these. This is the largest one in all of North America, but it's $3.90. This place is open 12 hours a day. Jade sunglasses. So if you're a client of mine watching this, go ahead, let me know if you see anything you would like here. Here's a little bit of, it looks like sapphire colored at least. These are only a couple bucks each, but I will connect you and get a deal for you on any of these products we see in this video. And by the way, we're looking at 0.01% of this marketplace. They've got turquoise. If you're at a thrift store and you find gold-plated jewelry, like a nice gold-plated chain or necklace for $4, you'd buy it instantly. This is the thing I just don't understand about going into thrift stores. Why not just come to a place like this? If those are such great deals, buy all of this. It'll cost you like $700. Buy all of these chains here. Just come in, clear them out. Gold-plated, designed in the USA. I mean, we found this, and you can buy 10 of these right now. 18K gold. Obviously, it's plated, but the price is $4.70. I'm amazed at that. I'm someone who goes on Amazon and buys a stainless steel chain for $15. So incredible. That was just one of many. First store we've truly walked into. 90% of these stores are closed. They have something called wholesale weekends, I believe, or wholesale like days, almost like mini holidays, where everything is open. Right now, since you can't see another person in this entire hallway, obviously, they're gonna be closed. And then there are people like me that go in there and we don't even buy it. And a lot of people, they sell online too. So you can find decent deals online, but they're gonna be 3x the price online, which is why you as a reseller should put it online, get the 3x the price, and walk away with a lot of profit. Look at all these in here. Some beautiful jewelry. They are not open. I want to talk to them though. Let's try to. How's it going? Are you open? Oh, it is open. How's it going? Looking for some wholesale sterling silver?
Yes.
What will be the prices on those? Do you have any moistenites?
Moissanite, yeah.
Like moissanite pendants?
Pendants, no, it's bracelet and earrings. Yep.
Bracelets would be excellent. Yeah, moissanite earrings. These are only $40. Really nice moissanite earrings. You have a lot of really nice stuff. What is a wholesale discount? Like if I were to buy $5,000 worth at a time, is it a percentage off, or you have to look at the individual items?
Yeah,
it's per pieces.
Yeah.
Can I take a look at that one? Yeah, look at this right here. This is a moissanite chain. $1,700 on this one. But that's a nice price, especially if you can get them in bulk. Thank you. And how much is this one here? It's dangling too much, but that is a beautiful, fine piece of jewelry right there. Thank you. Hey, how's it going? Good. Do you have any bulk, like mystery boxes? You don't really know what's gonna come in it? Okay.
We are wholesalers. Our minimum purchase is 2,500.
2,000.
Yes.
Excellent. And where do you import all this from?
Italy.
Oh, how's it going? What's up, puppy? Italy and Turkey. Those are some good countries for jewelry. Excellent. Nice doggy right here. It's one of the most tame dogs I've petted in my life. Nice dog. Yeah, he's really cute.
You know, this is moissanite, right?
Yeah, moissanite. Yep.
Okay. This is 220.
220.
Yes.
Wow.
It has
It's not a bad deal.
5.8 carat.
5.8 carat moissanite 220. Do you guys have an online website too?
No.
Okay, just in here. Cool. Well, thank you so much for your time. Have a great day. So with that one there, feel bad about just going into these places and asking about prices, but the point is to demonstrate there are some excellent prices. This place is open too. We're not going to go in there today. Oh, they have some really nice stuff. $28 emerald necklace. I know for a fact you're gonna be buying that. Feel bad about asking about price, but the reason I asked about price is so you guys can go and compare online. Honestly, those were good deals. Those are the sorts of deals you'll see on Alibaba, which are really good, especially if you can get them in America, and it's fine Italian jewelry. One of the best eBay sellers I've ever seen only does fine Italian jewelry, makes a couple $1 million a month in revenue. That's an eBay reseller. Some fine clothes. Like I said, this place is mostly empty. This floor has more open than any other floor right now. Native American jewelry. A lot of just very Western apparel here as well. We are in Dallas, which makes sense. One street sales. This would be really good for you clothing sellers. Obviously fashionable watches and all that, fashionable shoes, but none of these are mainline brand. You'd be one of the only people on all of eBay with these products, which is insane, right? If you can own the market on eBay, you're gonna be in a very great position. I wanna go back to those of that first place we found with the gold-plated jewelry at $4 a piece. That thick chain, gold-plated, $4 from Korea. It's not cheap jewelry, but you can get it for very cheap. Had a reseller, now she's a client of mine that came to me the other day. She flips shoes. Here we go. Decent brands in here, it looks like. I'm not a huge sneakerhead, that's what they call us. I'm not, so I don't know those brands off the top of my head. Suits. Basically anything under the sun is in this passive wholesale indoor marketplace that's open every single day of the year. Is every place open? No, you have to get an appointment, which is where I am here for that if you want it that bad. Dallas, the second largest is in Las Vegas. The Las Vegas one they're more into like the merchandise side of things. So, you know, rare, exquisite items, things that might get a better margin. There's so much more inventory. You can flip at a better price. Look at this, FC Dallas, that's the MLS team here in Dallas, up in Frisco, Texas. Polos, really nice suits. This is the place to resell clothes. If you're going to a thrift store to resell clothes, I don't know why you're doing that. Like, this is the place to be doing that. So reselling is all about the connections you have, right? Unless you go the online sourcing way. If you're more of an introvert, I would recommend online sourcing all day. If you're someone who likes to stay at home and not go out as much, doesn't have as much energy, I would recommend online sourcing all day. But for someone who can get around, by the way, I do online sourcing. I have high energy. That's just what I learned first. And obviously, ultimate goal is getting to $1 million a month. I think I'd be fine then. I wouldn't really try to chase anything else higher than that after that. But otherwise, just get out here, negotiate, and find some good deals. Now you're gonna need an actual business in order to do this. Once again, we got Carson Commerce in the house today, but it is about the connections you have. That way you're not going to thrift stores, hustling, spending a ton of gas on each and every day for very minimal results. But the other deals that are here, some of these floors are by niche. So home and design, those do well on eBay. The margins are very, very low that way. Men's footwear, men's accessories, men's apparel, cash and carry, fine jewelry. That's the floor we were on today. Otherwise we have children's, entire floor for children's toys, children's fine jewelry, children's diamonds, rich kid diamonds, gift, home accents, lighting, furniture is obviously very, very hard to flip. Let's stay away from that. We saw one of the best floors, and by the way, they are building other things up here. Behind those curtains are already some galleries and displays, but I think those are only open on market weeks. We got through around 25% of this floor today. We're gonna call it a day. I feel bad about going in and not buying from those people, but I wanted to get a sense of the deals. I mean, some of those deals were crazy. The moissanite one, maybe not the best deal ever, but it's very fine. I held that thing up. Very, very high quality jewelry. You can build a brand that repeat customers will beg to pay at least 2 to 3x for. But otherwise, why not gold-plated quality jewelry at $3 a piece. Pretty excellent deals. So what I do is I find these deals online. So I'll try to find a supplier like this online. I do eBay to eBay exclusively, but I'll try to find good suppliers on eBay that I know I'll at least get a 4 to 5x margin on. That way I never have to leave the house, never have to come to a place like this. Even though if that method stopped working, I would totally go the wholesale route. Come in here, buy a bunch of jewelry, buy a bunch of whatever niche. I probably go to a bunch of wholesale markets. Fine. It's all about finding a great supplier and then just flipping their items for hire, which is what resellers do best at. The thrift store is just one avenue to find good products. And most of the products in there aren't that great. And there's usually not a lot of good products anymore because it's so saturated. So there's multiple avenues. Like I said, mine is online sourcing. Being able to find my average buy price is $7. My average sale price is $45. Being able to find that $7 product and turning around for $45, super, super key. That's just a great skill to have. To be able to go on a laptop and do that very easily and be able to find 50 in an hour. That's how good I am at it now. Or there's the wholesale route, and which is where most successful resellers that are at 10K that don't do online sourcing. They are on the ground trying to find a wholesaler, or they just have a very good supplier who they have found. It only takes one good connection to completely change your life. I heard another reseller say that, but it's definitely true. And on this final floor, they have rugs. Like I said, very hard to flip, but some nice decorations for the interior of your home. How would you not be able to flip that? You know, most items that sell on eBay are new. I think 60-70% of the items that sell on eBay are new. You don't always have to flip used. People are going to trust a brand new product over a used product every single day. Well, it's better if you can get the price of a new product like used. That's so powerful. So I'd call this a successful day. Wanted to film this video not only for people that, you know, resell in thrift stores, but also for my clients. You know, if any of these items caught your eye, I can connect you with them. And I can also send you a list of potential people to work with here. And if you don't work with me yet, just strive to find a wholesale vendor or do online sourcing. Do one of the two methods. The method I use is online sourcing. I'm a master at that, but it's a lot easier, it seems like, to learn just the wholesale. I could be completely wrong. I see people get equal results. I don't want to say it's easier. I see people get very much equal results from wholesaling to doing online sourcing. However, one of my best client stories is this guy was doing $0 a month. He comes to me, he was at $3,700 within 2 days. You can't get results like that by going the wholesale route. But with online sourcing, you just have to maintain going and sourcing every single day. It's less about one supplier. It's more about constantly finding new avenues. That is a raw look at what you're reselling, anyone's reselling, could look like if they can find that sort of connection. Or you could just buy in bulk online. Wholesale marketplaces online, however, are a lot more expensive. So your margins are gonna go down. It's best to have a connection. Hope this video was very helpful to you in your reselling journey. Once again, I'm Carson Commerce. I work with a select hand group of resellers who are stuck at under $2,500 per month and offer them one-on-one guidance to get their numbers up to at least $10,000 a month. If that is you, or if you want some of these wholesale connections, please hit me up after this video. If you're watching on YouTube, drop the word resell down below. And if you're watching on Facebook, drop the word blueprint. Let's crush it, resellers.